people in the sexual industry get to meet men, the result of social conditioning, the result of our modern world, and when they remove the facade. So there's a lot of tension. That tension has to blow steam, and at some point it blows steam, and all there is left is an actual person who's broken, wounded, and insecure. That's the reality. And they get to see that side of humanity, of manhood, which is the truth. That's a fucking priestess. That's a fucking real person. I'm not talking about all of them, because some of them are just dirty junkies. No disrespect. But that's a person, that's a real therapist. She doesn't know how to solve your problem, but she gives you a place where you can present yourself transparently. I'm broken. And for that little moment, you can exhale. You don't have to pretend. Now, I find that the most powerful therapeutic method ever. Now, they're not trained. They don't know what they're doing. They don't know how to solve problems just because they don't generally understand the problem, because the problem scope is immense. But the fact that men can go there and exhale, not all the time, some men, a lot of men, more than you'd be surprised. They always say the same thing. They end up talking to me and telling me their secrets. Back in the days, when an army wanted to invade another country, they sent a prostitute, because the prostitute would go to the king or to the duke or whoever's in charge, and that fucking idiot would confess all his secrets. Why? So anyways, not to go too far into that. So I really appreciated these women because there's that transparency. And also in their behavior with me, there's a form of shamelessness. It can be exaggerated and it can be weaponized, but there's also, I'm a slut. What am I gonna hide from you now? I'm gonna pretend I'm not a slut? Because all the women are pretending they're not suckers. Let's be fucking straight. They all have a hustle and they're all trying to screw you over. That one's she's like, this is what I am. And I fucking appreciate that. I really do, because now we know what time it is. We know what's happening. So there's a form of honesty at that level that is you cannot find in other places. And I'm like, something special about that. And that thing, although it's in the wrong place and it's twisted and it's perverted and it's weaponized and there's something sacred about it, it's just degraded. And I want that. It's in me. It's part of me. It's part of how things should be. It's part of healing. It's the essence of healing, and it's nowhere to be found. God forbid that a person speaks of the word healing and associates the word sex with it. That's a pervert. Of course, I'm a pervert. Of course. That's all the worst things. That's an abuse. That's like, because healing, of course, has nothing to do with sex. Anyways, so that's what I would appreciate. I really reclaimed parts of myself in my journeys with these women. And it's not just like superficial stuff. I'm talking about deep energetic archetypes, if we can call it like that. And I wanted those parts of myself. They're mine. I want to have access to them. I don't want to live broken. I don't want to have a shadow where these things operate at night. I don't know. I want to be a whole person. And I don't want to live in shame because society doesn't understand those energies. Because people judge those energies. And I also do not want to be a prostitute and live in that realm either, because who wants to fucking live there? It's disgusting.